here?
Yeah.
How do the cameras find Kevin Hart?
Well, depends on the day, I guess.
Kevin, I love you. You took so many shots at me in May. I'm coming right back at you.
It's the Roast Revenge Tour for Tom Brady. Hey, thank you to Lady Gaga for being such an emotional part of our pregame show. Here's her latest song, Abracadabra, for you. Jalen Hurts, 1 quarter away from the Lombardi Trophy.
The booking app I used didn't have Agent Force, so an AI agent didn't know to move my reservations inside or know what I like to eat, which is not that.
What's up, my brother?
Oh, hey, bud!
We really needed this rain, right?
Agent Force helps restaurants prevent dining disasters.
Paddle on over.
It's what AI was meant to be.
We got you, brother.
Deciding what to do after graduation was a big deal. I had lots of options. Lots of things I was looking for. Like the chance to do something important. Explore my potential. Then exceed it. And become the best version of myself, while also helping others. Looking back, I made the right choice. Now, I'm excited to see how far I'll go.
Is submitting expenses a good use of Saquon Barkley's time?
You better not say yes. Switch your business to ramp.com.
What is it? My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view.
Huh?
What are you two looking at?
Tip pick.
What did you say?
Tip pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
As a scientist, I know by the time she takes her first breath, 9 billion more tons of carbon pollution will be in the air. When she takes her first steps, wildfires will have burned millions more acres she could have explored. By the time a child born today goes to college, it may be too late to leave them the world we promised. Our window to act on climate change is like watching them grow up. We blink and we miss it.
Still looking for a new job?
Just found out my dad's sister's husband is golfing buddies with the CEO of a great company. So basically, I got a job.
Sounds promising.
Indeed helps you match based on what you know, not who you know.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't even know if he exists, to be honest.
Hi, this is Monica Marr. This is Monica Marr.
Now she hung up. Loser.
Offensive leaders for the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is at a really nice day. Efficient, 119 passer rating. Barkley's been held in check for the most part. Had a couple plays in the pass game, and then Devontae Smith had that big touchdown, 46 yards. And a reminder, voting now open for the Super Bowl 59 MVP. Go to NFL.com/MVP and vote now. Obviously, quarter to go. You start getting your votes in. 15 minutes away from the Lombardi Trophy. 34-6, Philadelphia. Hurts to throw, gets it out to Barkley, gets a good block from Goddard, and Barkley has his way for a first down. That's his 6th catch today.
Doing a great job of using him today in the passing game. The run production hasn't quite been there. He's only got 47 yards rushing on 18 carries, but he has caught 6 passes, getting the ball outside of that defensive line, which has been very tough to run through. So I like getting the ball to him on the perimeter.
Straight give Barkley this time, left side. He's going to pick up a few. It's been tough sledding all day in there, but obviously time is the Eagles' friend right now. Guessing as a quarterback, you're trying to take this down to a second or two every time, right, on the play clock?
Yeah, at this point, you're working against the clock if you're KC. So if you're Philly, you do want to put as much pressure as you can when you have the ball to, we call that milk the clock, and then you just try to keep that defense, yours fresh, and Patrick Mahomes off the field where he can do damage very quickly like he did on that last drive.
Blitz coming, Hurts, backpedals, throws, A.J. Brown beats the blitz and beats McDuffie for a first down. Brown's got a touchdown today. That's his 3rd catch of the night.
Yeah, and continue to be impressed by Brown. He's not going against a slouch. McDuffie's an all-pro, and he's finding ways to get separation. And I always have said, since watching Jalen Hurts a lot this year, when that ball comes out of his hands quickly, that's when he's at his best, just like he did in that moment.
He's worked this year to be better against the blitz, and he has been much better against the blitz. Doing it again so far tonight. Barkley, spin move, just nothing there. Chiefs have everybody up on the line. Justin Reed in for another tackle. It's amazing, right? Barkley comes over from the Giants. They give him the contract, and what would he do behind this offensive line? And well, he had the 9th best rushing season of all time, and in the playoffs he's been just as great. And you see that man, Jeff Stoutland, the Eagles offensive line coach, one of the best, if not the best, line coaches in the league. He's done an unbelievable job with this crew.
He's been there. Chip Kelly brought him over. One of the big hires is getting Coach Stoutland here, and he's done an unbelievable job developing these offensive linemen as they have into the best unit in the league.
Hurts running away, going to take it himself. Gets by Dana. Hurts still in bounds. He's got a first down and then some. Jalen Hurts, so savvy, just ran right away from the blitz that time to pick up 17.
He definitely has that sixth sense as a quarterback, and the confidence that he has in his speed, toe tapping down the sideline. If he can get out of that pocket, get a little bit of space, he can turn the corner. They underestimate his speed a little bit, but he runs with so much power too.
Yeah.
You know, he's dangerous in the open field as he's been here in the second half.
He's got 72 yards rushing tonight with a touchdown. Here's Barkley. Again, couple yards for him before he runs into Derek Nottie. Jalen Hurts has been really good tonight. I mean, really good. Just calm, doing it all, throwing on the run, Tom. Facing the blitz, back shoulder to A.J. Brown. Gets hit, delivers a good one to Goddard, and then you know what? For good measure, let me the best throw of the night, a bomb to Devontae Smith.
Poised, composed. He's been an absolute winner. And as he's continued his development, a lot of it has been in the passing game. His one intention is he wants to win. And this year he's added to the strengths of this run-focused offense by being a runner himself.
Looking to throw on 2nd and 8. Pressure. And this time Hurts going to be taken down for a sack. Drew Tranquil getting home there. More on Jalen Hurts with Tom Rinaldi.
He's called it the driving force, Kevin. He said it to us this week. That loss 2 years ago to the Chiefs. When we asked him for one moment, he paused a long time in our meeting and then said, just being in the locker room, isolated by myself, processing it. He said he didn't speak for a while, but the first person that he spoke to, an assistant coach on the staff, he remembered exactly what he said. I'll be back, we'll be back. They are, and wow, has he continued to play so well on the biggest stage, something Tom can certainly appreciate, Kevin.
Only Eagles quarterback to play in 2 Super Bowls. 3rd down here, he's just going to run to Barkley, and again, just swarmed by the Chiefs. Reed again.
Unbelievable.
He's had a million tackles up from the secondary, and here comes the field goal team.
Yeah, very conservative play call there by Kellen Moore, just trying to improve the field goal. Unfortunately, with the way that this run defense is played, they have not improved much in the run game.
Yeah, and now the Chiefs call their first timeout with under 10 minutes to go in this Super Bowl. Elliott will come on. He's got a couple 3-pointers today, one from 48, one from 29. This will be 48 yards again. Oh, Rupert Murdoch is here at the game, and good to see him. We're all here because of him, so Rupert, we appreciate it. It's our boss enjoying. There's been a dominating performance by the Eagles. Now Elliott looking to add on. Elliott from 48 drills it up and good. Eagles keep adding points. It's 37-6, and for the Chiefs, there's a lot of consoling going on the sideline. That three-peat in deep trouble.
Longest thing we ever do is live our lives. But life doesn't come with an owner's manual. Might have been nice, huh? But that means we get to write our own stories. Freedom is yes, or no, or maybe. Freedom is for everybody, but it isn't free. It's earned. There are real heroes in the world, but not the ones in the movies. Real heroes are humble. They're not driven by pride. Pride is a terrible driver. Freedom is the roar of one man's engine and the silence of another's. Freedom is the ability to inspire. The most sacred thing in life isn't the path. It's the freedom to choose it. You don't have to be friends with someone to wave at them. We won't always agree on which way to go. But our differences can be our strength. So choose, but choose wisely. Choose what makes you happy. My friends, my family, my work make me happy. This Jeep makes me happy, even though my name is That's my owner's manual.
That's a Hall of Famer right there. The great Don Cornelli, who got started in '87 with CBS, has done as many big games as anyone. The greatest handheld camera person in the history of what we do. And here's that Devontae Smith touchdown from the lens of Don Cornelli, who is retiring after today. Nobody better, and there might not ever be anyone better. The best. Donnie, we love you. 37-6 Philadelphia. 9:51 to go. So it's still a 4-possession game, but you need 4 scores and 4 two-point conversions in under 10 minutes. See what kind of magic Mahomes can work. And it won't be easy going against this Vic Fangio defense. #1 defense all year long. They've been great. Great again tonight. 5 sacks, couple interceptions, and a pick 6. And the 66-year-old Fangio, who grew up in Dunmore, Pennsylvania, as a Philly sports fan, has a chance to be immortalized forever. He'll never buy another cheesesteak again, I promise you that. So here's Mahomes. What's he got left? Pressure again. Decked! Ball is out! And the Eagles have it! Milton Williams with a strip sack. Philadelphia takes over.
So much pressure. Milton Williams on Caliendo. And Patrick's trying to get one of those explosive plays that this team just does not give up. But you get in these situations and you get a little bit desperate with only 9 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. And this is what happens with this defense. We've seen it all year. We're seeing it tonight. Just a very difficult feeling if you're Patrick. Not exactly the way that he thought it would go tonight.
On the defense, the 15-yard penalty being set, enforced from the dead ball spot. Philadelphia's ball, 1st and 10.
They're going to get the unsportsmanlike, but if you're Milton Williams, who cares? A career for him, a Super Bowl strip sack of Mahomes. Whoa, and he got hit in the face.
Yeah.
And they missed it.
Well, I think they called it. I think the ball may have been out of the possession. Is that what you see, Mike?
No, he hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
Trying to dunk it over the crossbar.
So they get Williams on the crossbar. They missed that. The 6th sack for the Eagles. So Williams gets the strip sack and the recovery. As a team, they're one off the Super Bowl record of 7 sacks, but that has been the story of the game. There is no doubt. 4-man rush all day, and they have dominated the Chiefs' offensive line. And now a chance to put the hammer down. 9:42 left in Super Bowl 59. The Eagles can taste it. Barkley. Right side. Barkley gets inside the 30 and down to the 26 he goes. Got to say, we knew the Eagles are obviously a great team. Pretty stunning to see 37-6 against the 2-time defending Super Bowl champs.
Absolutely is. You know, we had them so many times late in the season, Kevin. We had them against Pittsburgh, and they dominated them. We had them early in the playoffs against Green Bay, and they really played.
And again, really well done by the Chiefs. Drew Tranquill has had a nice day. Could not get to the edge, which he's done against just about everyone. Milton Williams, how good is he feeling right now? Strip sack and a recovery in the Super Bowl. 4th-year man out of Louisiana Tech. Had a really good year, and a couple sacks tonight in this onslaught by the Philly D-line.
And you talk so much about Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, but Milton Williams is right up there as he's played the second half of the season. Nolan Smith's been huge. Obviously, Sweat on the defensive line. Hunt's played well. This entire D-line group has played the game of their life and the biggest games of their life.
Eagles call a timeout there. Catch their breath. 6 sacks, Tom. 0 blitzes by the defensive line. It's the 4th time in StatCast era the team hasn't blitzed in a game, and they've dominated with a 4-man rush. It's one of the greatest Super Bowl performances of all time.
Yeah, incredible. And they normally blitz about 20-25% of the time. Coach Fangio, when we spoke to him the other day, he said, I'd like to blitz a little bit more. I just don't think we can handle it yet based on the young players that he's got in the secondary, the first year in the system. Coach Fangio, look, you didn't need to blitz today.
Do you think that we'll get a smile from Vic at any point? Like, I'm just asking.
I know. Look, he knows it ain't over till it's over, especially with number 15 on that opposing sideline. I wouldn't be celebrating one bit till that clock hits 0-0.
No doubt. So, 3rd and 5, 8:13 to go. You would have told the Chiefs, hey, you're going to hold the Eagles' run game to 3.5 a carry. They would have thrown a party. Certainly would have guessed they'd be down 37-6. Strike give Barkley in trouble in the backfield. Barkley fighting through tackles, but not going to get anywhere there as Wharton is there. Let's go downstairs to Tom.
You nailed it, both of you guys. We talk about that gruff exterior. Guys try to make him smile. It's almost like a parlor game on that roster. It's 66. But he got almost a little bit emotional in our meeting, didn't he, guys, when he said, I feel like the guys in the league are pulling for me. At 66, a league lifer who has so much respect for these defenses that he has crafted, been a master architect for. And remember, his other Super Bowl appearance was in this building, and he lost. He started the preparation for this Super Bowl by showing his players that loss. You could hear a pin drop in that meeting as guys saw how much it still pained him, and they have really wanted to win.
Well, how about the fact that he started his NFL coaching career here with the Saints with the Dome Patrol defense with Swilling and Mills and Vaughn Johnson, and now here in New Orleans again with Elliott on for another field goal. 45 yards out, we get a whistle. This does not count. And this is the 3rd penalty on an Eagles kick off the move back 5 yards.
Ball start. Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty, still 4th down.
Yeah, not very comforting for Elliott, who has struggled a little bit this season. You go in there for a 45-yarder, and now it's a 50-yarder.
Yeah, Elliott, who's been as good as any postseason kicker of all time, Tom, right? I mean, he really has, but long range this year has not been his thing. You see, it's been an odd year for him. He's been so great. This is from 50 on the dot. Would make it a 5-possession game. Elliott, kick is up. It is drilled. It's good. That was good from 65. And this Eagles team 801 away from the Lombardi.
Mom, Dad?
We have something to tell you. You have a twin brother we never told you about.
I'm sorry. So? What's his name?
Other David.
You called him Other David?
If there's two Davids, one has to be Other David.
Where is he?
Left him in America.
Are you...
Beckham. Dave Beckham.
No way.
Hey, what'd you say your name was?
David.
Try one of these. That is the best buffalo wing in the county.
You eat buffalo?
No, just chicken. It was invented in Buffalo, the city.
So it's not buffalo.
You all right, man?
Still got it? Come on, guys. Sorry, it's a thing I do.
You drink Stella?
I have taste, David.
Something, I have to tell you.
My brother is a famous soccer player?
Yeah.
So how famous are you? Like Matt Damon famous?
Maybe Ben Affleck famous.
That's a shame.
With hotels and vacation rentals, Booking.com has something for everyone.
Yeah, seashells! You got anything more boutique?
Oui, right this way.
Now we're talking. What about something more family friendly?
Maybe a resort with a water park?
Or somewhere less family friendly?
Yep, one Vegas hotel for the bride-to-be.
What if we hate everything?
We have free cancellation. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, Booking.com.
Yeah!
Eagles have the #1 defense in the NFL this year, and they played like it tonight. They have dominated this game. Josh Sweat, 2.5 sacks. Milton Williams has 2 sacks and a forced fumble. Zach Bond has an interception. Cooper DeJean has an interception return for a touchdown. Eagles have 6 sacks as a team, and the most astonishing part is they haven't blitzed one time. They've done it all with their front 4. And Jake Elliott continues his outstanding postseason career. Perfect tonight for him. 4 more field goals. In a 5-possession game, the Eagles are 801 away. Here's Remigio looking to make a play. Takes it on out. Good block he gets. And tripped up around the 25. Well, Thursday, pretty cool. 4 new members to the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2025, right? Eric Allen, Jared Allen, Antonio Gates, and Sterling Sharp couldn't make it here tonight, but those are the 4 that will be inducted here this summer. And just great class watching this game unfold here tonight. 1 Eagle, 1 Chief in that. Here's Mahomes. Chiefs have 144 yards of offense in the 4th quarter of a Super Bowl. Quick throw over the middle. It's Kelsey who makes the catch up to the 35. And you won 7 Super Bowls. You also lost 3.
Yeah.
Tell me about legacy and what the Chiefs are dealing with right now as they try to go for a 3-peat.
Yeah, well, I think about, unfortunately, the 3 losses probably more than I think about the 7 wins. It hurts to lose this game. We lost the Giants in 2007. That was 17 years ago. We were on the precipice of history, and we faced a team that played their hearts out that day and beat us. And I still haven't really lived it down because you care so deeply, and I know this Chiefs team does as well. Patrick is the ultimate competitor.
Out to Pacheco is going to be a first down.
But the reality of a loss in this game is you don't ever get over them. And you go in with such high expectations because you won both Super Bowls. You won 2 years ago. You won last year. And here you got a 34-point deficit with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. And I just feel like they got to go out there and fight these last 6 minutes.
Holmes looks around, gets it to Kelsey. Cross 5.
You expect he would. The challenging thing about the NFL and three-peating is every year you start back at the bottom. You don't get any advancement because you won the Super Bowl. They give you a banner, they give you a ring, and then you start back at the bottom with 31 other teams. And they obviously have a great dynasty.
Here's Worthy, and he's got another first down to the 42.
An incredible organization, and they've just got to rebuild it as quickly as they can. What we've seen tonight is this inability to pass protect, which is similar to the loss that when we beat them in Tampa and back in 2020, they just didn't have the ability to pass protect either that year. So it's back to the drawing board.
Worthy gets it again and looks to make some moves, but is stymied there by Slay.
But there's no two ways about it. This is the reality of this game. It's the highest of highs when you're trying to win and do something historic in the NFL. And unfortunately, it's the lowest of lows. I remember when we lost to the Giants in 2007, I got on the bus after the game and I had absolutely believed 100% we were gonna win, and it was just devastating because I couldn't speak for the rest of the night.
You know, it's obviously, yeah, right? They're the first team to even put themselves in a position to try for a three-peat. No team has ever even gotten back to the Super Bowl, so getting back here is incredible in its own right.
Absolutely, and I just always remember waking up the next morning and I thought, that's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. That game didn't happen. I was dreaming and we lost badly, but we actually haven't played the game yet. And it's a difficult feeling to have. But if there's anybody that can rebound, it's Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, this organization and what they're built on. They got so many great tenets of this organization in place.
Third down, movement there. Eagles may have jumped. Mahomes gets hit, lets it fly, going deep into traffic. It's intercepted. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has it. And another Eagles turnover if it stands. Remember, there was a penalty. Johnson's still going, by the way. Johnson's going to go all the way if it somehow holds up. He's going to jog down there, and now we'll wait and see.
Well, it feels pretty good until you realize there's a flag, and Patrick obviously knew that he had a free play, so give his guy his chance. He gets the offside with the hard count. Carter jumps into the neutral zone. Patrick looks over, sees the flag, and says, all right, I'm going to take a shot. And Aaron Rodgers did that about as well as anybody in the history of the NFL.
Offside. Defense number 98. 5-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
So they'll get another try. Meanwhile, that's the Chiefs. How about the Eagles? You think about how good they've been under Jeffrey Lurie, this owner, since 2000. 19 postseason wins, best in the NFC. Of course, Andy Reid was there for a long time, and Sirianni's had a lot of them already. 4th Super Bowl appearance. They won one, of course, Super Bowl 52 with Nick Foles, the MVP. And now, after just being in the Super Bowl in the same game 2 years ago, have a chance to bring home their second Lombardi, and that's an organizational changer. Get one, get your first, amazing. And Jeffrey Lurie has maybe a chance to add some more hardware in 5 minutes. They have been as good as anyone in the NFL. Here's Mahomes, going to hand it off to P. Ryan, and P. Ryan's going to pick up the first down as we go under 5 minutes left in this game.
Yeah, it's a tough journey to get back to this place, too. And if you think of the resilience that the Eagles organization has showed since they lost in the Super Bowl, it's always about mental toughness, and it's about resilience and overcoming adversity. And last year, the season didn't end the way they wanted it to. They had a great start to the year, and they really faltered down the stretch. They came back this year with great conviction, and they're trying to get to this game. And
there's Mahomes looking to run, stays on his feet, still giving his all, and then ducks down. And they're going to mark him down about the 17.
And at this point, they've played the best game of their season against the best team in the AFC.
It's impressive. It really is. You think about where they were. They were 2-2, like you said, off of that collapse last year when it fell apart, and everybody wanted Nick Sirianni's head on a platter. Well, Nick Sirianni in his second Super Bowl in 4 years, and he's about to win his first. Talk about a turnaround. blitz. Mahomes deck gets rid of it, throws it, and completes it for a first down. Hollywood Brown has it out around the 11-yard line. Keep the drive going as Zach Bond came in on the pressure.
Yeah, great pressure. Zach Bond unblocked to the quarterback, coming right through the B gap right there, right between the guard and the tackle. Patrick sees it and fires it out there to Hollywood Brown. Good job getting out of bounds there. But again, give Howie Roseman a lot of credit. Zach Bond, Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean, drafting Jalen Carter 2 years ago. So a lot of things they've done from an organizational standpoint. Those guys have all stepped up in this game and allowed them to sit here with a 34-point lead.
Get to Worthy out in the flat, little high step, and Worthy shoved out of bounds out around the 5. I mean, the offseason for the Eagles, one of the best, if not the best, in history under Howie Roseman, right? Obviously, Saquon Barkley, the headliner. They signed Bond, who had never really played. He's an all-pro. DeJean, 33. They draft him. He's got an interception return for a touchdown today. Quinyon Mitchell, another rookie. They were back-to-back draft picks. He's been as good as anybody outside there. And the way this roster has been constructed. And then you add in the way Jalen Hurts has played in 2 Super Bowls. It's impressive. 2nd and 3. Mahomes pressured again, man wide open, and he's got Brown for the touchdown. There's a flag though, so hang on. See if this one's going to stand. Looks like it will.
Maybe a pick play. Or an offense, we call those rub routes.
Pass interference. Offense, number 9. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
Yeah, you know, Reed Blankenship was kind of showing that maybe it was on him, but instead it's on Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, he just releases into the defense, gets in the way of Blankenship, and you just can't hit him with the left shoulder. All right, that was a pick.
You agree with the call.
Listen, normally I would be yelling at the referee. I was pretty much known for that.
There's Mahomes. Dancing around, gets away from pressure, going to take it himself. Why not? Mahomes taken down from behind by Graham. You showed emotion in games. I never really noticed that all those games I did with you playing.
Mike, how does it feel when, you know, a referee's getting yelled at? It only happened to me once or twice. Do those guys get offended at all?
It just depends who does it. You know, some people we ignore. They end up in a booth somewhere calling a Super Bowl, but when they're playing, we end up ignoring.
That's right. Hey, I think I only had 2 unsportsmanlike conducts in my career, and I'm actually pretty proud of that. The fact that I had 2.
3rd and 6. Mahomes throws corner. It is caught for the touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins hauls it in. The active leader in receiving yards in the NFL, and I know it's not the score he wants, but someday that'll be a good memento on his shelf.
Yeah, it sure is. Coming in late in the season, D-Hop has always been a tough guy to cover with his length. And he's got this huge catch radius, and if you just get it in his vicinity, he usually comes down with it. I had a guy like named Rob Gronkowski. I kind of felt the same way that I would throw the ball to. He's also a Fox teammate of ours, and one of the all-time greats. He played a few great Super Bowls over the years.
Hey, a couple. You guys did all right. They're going to go for 2 here. Mahomes rolling, pressure, throws, and it's caught, but there's a penalty flag. Watson has it for now for the 2. And we'll see if this one holds on or not. Wait for the official announcement by Ronald Torbert.
The result of the play is a successful 2-point try. Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 32. That penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff.
Nick Sirianni on the precipice of a Super Bowl trophy, who started his career in Kansas City, as a matter of fact, when you think about it. How about that, right? First job with the Chiefs, and then Andy Reid came on in, and then he wasn't with the Chiefs anymore, and now he's with the Philadelphia Eagles trying to beat Andy Reid, who was once the coach of the Chiefs. But it's really pretty something for Sirianni, right? That was 09 started, grew up in Jamestown, New York, which is a little south of Buffalo. He was an excellent wide receiver at D3 powerhouse Mountain Union. They won 3 national titles, so he's always been a winner. This fiery guy who seems to kind of, fit with South Philly, right? It just kind of works, and well, now his name goes down in history.
Yeah, sure does, for good reason. Just had an unbelievable 4-year run. Turned over coordinators. We did speak to him. He said, God, I love being involved in the passing game. I love being involved in the offense. But I also realize that I need other people to call plays because I can't manage the entire game that way if I'm calling plays. And I thought that was very insightful. I think a lot of people want to get out there and call plays, but from a 30,000-foot view, the head coach has to solve all the problems. And he just can't solve offensive problems. You got to solve all the problems.
Chiefs will go onside kick here. Leo Chanel is kicking it, actually, and the ball is out there, and it's still on the ground. Who's got it? We'll find out. How about Leo Chanel doing the kick? Dave Toe pulling some out of the bag, and the Eagles have it, so they'll take over with 2:52 to go. Well, the Green Bay Packers, I know there was no three-peat in the Super Bowl era, but technically there was, right? Because it was 1 year before Super Bowl I. This was the last three-peat NFL champions. The 65 championship and the Super Bowls 1 and 2. So Bart Starr and Jim Taylor and Vince Lombardi, those guys, their record is safe right now. No doubt. As the Eagles have assured that. And Kenny Pickett is in the game at quarterback right now, looking to wrap this up.
1st and 10 at the dead ball spot.
Well, Kenny Pickett, who grew up an Eagles fan on the Jersey Shore, getting a chance to play in a Super Bowl.
Uh-oh, look at the Gatorade. Here it goes.
Now, what color is it going to be? That's always a big question.
I would have guaranteed that AJ would be the one that wants to dump it on Sirianni.
Let's see.
And Devontae, and sneak your way.
Uh-oh. Good move there.
Oh.
Great maneuver.
A little okey doke. Oh!
The best shower Nick Sirianni will ever have.
Oh, man. That's got to be a slimy, sticky shower.
Who cares, though?
Who cares?
1st and 10, Eagles looking to run it out. Give it to Gainwell, get a chance up to the 30. Let's see. Doesn't suspect anything.
Look at that face. Now, who can he possibly yell at in the stands today at this point? Is there anybody?
By the way, it doesn't matter. Everyone will accept it. By the way, apropos, too, the Gatorade color was green, right? I mean, green for the Eagles. There you go. Nick Sirianni, life-changing moment. You talked about it. This game is life-changing for the winners and the losers. And for Sirianni, so emotional, cried at the beginning of Super Bowl 57. All the tears raining down. He said, I'm emotional, but that's who I am.
Yeah, I think of this game, and there's so many people. All these guys had different football journeys in their career that brought them to this point. And you get to this game, and you got your family there that's really, you want to represent them. You got your hometown. You got your high school. You got your college. You got your elementary school. You got so many people in your life that are a part of this journey with you. And in moments like this, everybody's celebrating. And it's just a magical feeling knowing that you as an athlete, you've reached the mountaintop. You've reached the pinnacle of success in this league.
There's Howie Roseman, who has put this team together masterfully. The executive VP of football operations, his 25th year in Philadelphia. Another handoff on 3rd and 5. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Philadelphia Eagles, 2 minutes away from celebrating. These are champions. Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Nick Sirianni.
You may know me as Antonio Banderas, but when I use my Bosch fridge, I feel like Antonio Banderas.
Well, I hear you, brother, because when I use my Bosch power tools, I feel like the Macho Man Randy Savage. You dig it?
Phenomenal appliances.
Powerful power tools.
Phenomenal appliances.
Powerful power tools. Watch this. Elbow!
The more you Bosch, the more you feel like a
Thank you for sharing your Totino's pizza rolls.
No problem.
We'll miss you, Jasmo.
I'll miss you too. They're the most snackable pizza in the universe.
Unfortunately, that's just a part of life.
Rest in peace, Jasmo.
We didn't know him as well as you, so it's not as sad for us.
Not that we didn't want to.
Just didn't open up around us.
Yeah. Totino's Pizza Rolls, the most snackable pizza in the universe.
Actors, we can make you believe we know what we're doing, when in fact, we do not. Whoops. I have no idea what these buttons do.
I've never driven a stick in my life. Got my hardest roll yet?
Small business owner, because I have no idea what I'm doing. But GoDaddy Aero does, using AI to build a logo, website, and social content.
For Walton Goggins goggle glasses.
Because if your goggles ain't Goggins, they don't belong on your noggins. With GoDaddy Aero, it's like you know what you're doing.
All right, America. Fetch is about to give away $10,000 every second for 2 minutes. Fetch is America's rewards app. We reward people for pretty much everything, like your groceries. And this is going to be our most rewarding night ever. 120 of you are going to win $10,000 each tonight. Anyone with the app open can win. It starts soon, so download the Fetch app now, and let's have some fun.
Let's go!
America's most addictive game show is back.
It's truly a war.
The Floor premieres tonight after the Super Bowl on Fox.
Dr. Larson was in a car accident.
She can't remember the last 8 years of her life.
Over 25 million viewers agree that Doc is TV's biggest new show.
I was a damn good doctor, and I will get that back.
And every Tuesday, you can join the obsession.
Just like riding a bike? Oh, yeah. Piece of cake.
Doc, all new Tuesday on Fox, and watch anytime on Hulu.
Oh, so many people watching this one tonight. Gianni Infantino, the president of FIFA, as the World Cup will be back in the States. Lady Gaga started off our broadcast with that emotional song on Bourbon Street. Fortunate to be in attendance for that. She was wonderful. Paul McCartney has been here enjoying the game. Always great to see him. And it's been an Eagles domination. Look at that. Saquon Barkley came over from the Giants, wanted a chance to show what he can do. One of the best seasons in NFL history. In fact, the most rushing yards in NFL history, regular and postseason combined. He did that. 72 yards, or make it 57 yards rushing for him. 40 yards receiving. Eagles just looking to wrap it up. Kenny Pickett in at a quarterback on 4th down. He's going to throw it, and it's incomplete, and the Chiefs will get it back. As the emotion now setting in, the realization, look at Mekhi Becton. People thought he was a bust as a former first-round pick with the Jets. He comes to Philadelphia. There's Howie Roseman. Saquon Barkley picks him up for signing him. How good does that feel?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Look at that.
Nolan Smith and Josh Sweat, this defensive line, the story of the game. 6 sacks. The rookie Cooper DeJean on his birthday returns a pick 6. For his first NFL interception. Mahomes still in the game. Back to throw. Loading up. Going to take a shot for Worthy. Deep down the field. He's got it. Wow. Xavier Worthy with the long touchdown from Mahomes. 50 yards. The youngest and the fastest player in the game adds a highlight.
Great throw by Patrick. You got Worthy just stretching the defense. He's got a few of the reserves in there, but Patrick doesn't care. He's going out there to compete. A little time to throw. He knows where that speed is and drops one in the bucket. What a throw.
2 touchdowns for Worthy in this second half here tonight. They'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw it, and Hopkins comes down with it for the 2-point conversion. Chiefs will obviously go for an onside without any timeouts left. See what they can do as Hopkins has the 2. Tom wanted to thank the city of New Orleans for their great week, hospitable, and they've been a great host as always. And there's Jalen Hurts, who is the son of a coach, right? And all that he's been through and all that he's worked at, right? You know about him getting benched in the national title game and then a runner-up Heisman after he transferred to Oklahoma. And he said You know, my dad was an O-line guy. He knew nothing about quarterback play, but he knew how to work hard, and he taught me how to work. And his dad was a powerlifting coach. He said that's where he got his work ethic from and his attitude. And, well, one thing is for sure. Jalen Hurts' legacy will be in cement, a champion.
Yeah, without a doubt, as it should be. Worked extremely hard this year. I think as the season went on, he just continued to take accountability, and so endearing to your teammates when you show that you care about them, and that's one of the great steps of leadership. Patrick Mahomes does that so well, but Jalen's doing a great job of that as he continues to develop. He's still such a young player in this league, and they have a young roster. Wouldn't be surprised if they have more chances getting back here.
Little onside kick recovered by the Eagles, and that will do it. Calcaterra recovers it. He might not give up that ball. Stay tuned for the YouTube TV postgame featuring the Vince Lombardi Trophy ceremony and Bud Light postgame celebration. It's all coming up in a matter of a minute 47. Three turnovers. That's what Darius Slay is saying. Two more of those, and the Eagles can celebrate with that.
I think this is about the time where it all hits you right here, KB. You know, there's this point nothing the Chiefs can do about it. Chiefs have had an incredible season. So many victories that were within reach, and it's painful to be on the losing end of these, as I was 3 times. And you do appreciate, and that's why you have to appreciate the moments when it does go well. You see the smiles on Barkley and Darius Slay, one of the great corners. Changes your life in so many ways.
One more knee, and the Eagles fans, and there are a lot of them in attendance, are on their feet. For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
Whoa, watch the camera, guys.
Let's go down to Tom Rinaldi. He's got Nick Sirianni.
Kevin, thank you very much. Nick, Super Bowl champions. What does the moment mean?
Man, God's blessed us very much. He gave us all the talents to be able to get here. So first and foremost, thanks to him. And this is the ultimate team game. You can't be great without the greatness of others. And great performance by everybody. Offense, defense, special teams, Howie getting us the guys, our coaching staff, these great players. We didn't really ever care what anyone thought about how we won or their opinions. All we want to do is win. That's why we listened to my prerogative a little bit when we were after some wins, but thank God. Thank you, Jesus.
Nick, you talked about the special brand of togetherness that this group had. You preached it all season long. How did that shape what happened tonight?
These guys did not want to let each other down. And yesterday in the meeting, they talked about not wanting this to be over. That's special. And they said the only way it's not over is if we have a parade and a ring ceremony later. So I guess it's not, this 2024 Eagle team's not done yet. We got a couple more things to celebrate. I love these. Again, it just keeps coming back to, you know, you cannot be great without the greatness of others. This is the best team sport there is. Look at that. This is the best team sport there is, and you need the efforts of everybody. And it took everybody. So happy.
Finally, we know you're an emotional guy. Your youngest, Miles, asks you when you cry.
Happy tears. Happy tears. I'll probably be shedding a couple happy tears tonight. A lot of work that put into this, and thank my family. Hey.
Step aside and have Nick's family come in here.
There come the happy tears. I'm wet. Say E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Can't say it any better than that. Congrats, Nick.
Thank you.
Let's go over to Aaron.
Tom, thanks. Jalen, you told us this week, as Brandon Graham's trying to give you a big hug here.
Yeah! Boy, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too.
Appreciate you. Let them know. Let them boys know, man. Tell them to get off your back. Let's go.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to ask. You said after Super Bowl 57, you sat in the locker room and you thought to yourself, I'll be back. You got back, and now you're a champion. How does that feel?
You know, God is good. He's greater than all the highs and the lows, and I think personally myself, I've just been able to use every experience and learn from it. The good, the bad, all of it, using it as fuel to pursue my own greatness. And I think I couldn't do any of these things without the guys around me. You know, we had a special group this year. We were able to learn from the past and get some nice new pieces and get over that hump. And yeah.
Jalen, in talking about the pieces around you, from what you guys were able to do on the offense tonight and what you were able to do on the defense, how do you even put that into words? I mean, no one saw this coming.
I think number one, defense wins championships. Defense wins championships, and we saw how they played today. We saw the difference they made in the game, and they gave us opportunities, gave us short fields, and we're able to do what we do.
Look at the confetti. Look at the confetti. That was the picture you had on your screensaver, was the confetti from 2 years ago. How does that look?
I'm still processing it. But just can't wait to enjoy this with my family and soak it in.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Kevin, back over to you.
Great job down there, guys. Jalen Hurts, like he said, he's a champion. A YouTube TV postgame featuring the Vince Lombardi Trophy ceremony, the Bud Light postgame celebration incoming your way. Next, the Eagles are Super Bowl champions for the second time. 40-22, they take down the Chiefs.
I don't know why these numbers aren't matching. Are still taxable income?
All right. Jacoby, get warm. Let's let Jacoby take a run at it.
I really thought this was going to be my year.
If only there were backups in real life. But at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Carryover losses. Here's your problem.
There it is.
Let's go! Yeah! Okay, Cam! Okay, Cam! Make something happen, Make something happen, Cam! You got this, baby! I see it, boy! Turn me up, man! Turn me up! All right, don't keep up. Get back, watch out. Cam, it's all good. Take the hit, embrace it. You hit for a reason, baby. Show me what you got, baby. Show me what you got, baby. Yeah.
Check-in time is 3.
It's 2:55.
I know.
Is this what he's doing now?
As your host, I have some rules. First, no showers longer than 5 minutes. This isn't a spa. No games, no fun.
Yes, Coach.
Meanwhile, at a Verbo, when other vacation rentals make you share your turf with a host, try one you have all to yourself.
100,000 orders confirmed. You got circles. Let's hydrate America. Let's go.
Adam Devine ordered 100,000 bottles, so we're delivering them all across the country.
You got circle.
You got Circle.
Wow.
Just dial it up for more flavor.
I don't like drinking water, but this is really good.
Hey guys, we got Circle.
You got circle.
Apparently, y'all got circle. Honey, we have a problem.
Let's just get a closer look. Mom?
Nina, wait.
Five immersive worlds. One amazing theme park. Our universe will never be the same.
Oh, you gotta see this.
Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Right this second, at some drive-thru somewhere,
I'll have a...
someone really wants a soda. Which just feels like a whole lot of sugar to have in broad daylight.
Hello?
She's thinking.
Are you okay?
I'm thinking.
See? What if there were a better soda?
Hurry up!
Okay, I'm gonna freak out. It's a drive-thru, not a confession booth. Show of a poppy, please.
Okay, wait. 5 grams of sugar? That's actually an amazing call.
Good, right?
Uh-huh. It is good.
They were friends